Hello guys, Creator438 here. Here with my next Let's Play. What is that Let's Play, you might be asking? It is none other than Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. Yeah, I bet you didn't expect me to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I sure did. Well, and again, you know, the recent stuff on my channel has been some Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. A couple of things I want to note. This was, it's pretty old Game Boy game. Not that old. I don't know when it was made. It says 1996. But let's be honest. Game Boy Advance games were not made in that time. That's when the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Was made. In Japan, I'm pretty sure. Something you might notice is that I actually am playing this on a ROM because I don't have the game myself. Few things I want to note about this game. Let me just turn up the volume. Is that apparently from what I think, this is a pretty underrated game, and you know, it has some of its faults, but I don't really get why. In most respects, it's a pretty short game, which is a little bit of the reason why I see it was a bit underrated. But it sold a lot of copies. And yeah, another thing I want to be mentioning is for the character voices, like usually, you saw from Pikmin 2 that like I like doing the voices of characters and stuff. I'm going to be using the abridged parody voices from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged parody, made by Lil Karibo. I don't own that, by the way. All those character voices are made by Lil Karibo. Anyway, let's do this. Same will replace the save data. Is that okay? Yes. I'll just move my mouse out of the way. And we got our name system. I just want to see if I can fit this. I'm going to name myself Creator because I don't think the main character in this game has an official name. And if he did, then I know it's he, because you can't choose if you're a boy and a girl, and it's not like Pokemon in that respect. But let's see. I can indeed fit Creator. And we got our purple Karibo thing, and let's begin. The Battle City Tournament is today, Creator. Good morning, Creator. Have you made your deck? Hey, my deck is something special. It took me all night, but it's the best ever. Creator, did you put together a good deck? No. Huh? Are you kidding me? Better get it together. There's still time. Make it stronger as you battle. Okay, let's get going. Don't want to be late. I actually said no for a reason right there. So, yeah, you got your room right here. You can press this if you want to save. I'm going to do that. Now, first things first, I want to go over your stats. You know, you got your deck capacity. Actually, no, you don't know that because, this game is a little bit different from what you might be used to. You got duelist level, deck capacity, money, which is domino. And as you can see, yeah, you got a pretty crappy deck to start off with. But you can make it better. Also, you have a trunk, which is where you have your cards. But anyway, I'll get into more of the shenanigans later. Let's just go outside. Hey, look at that. Everyone's here already. Hey, look at all the tough duelists. Wow, this is exciting. Fellow duelists, welcome to the Battle City. Damn it. Oh well. Let me explain the tournament's rules. The tournament takes place throughout Domino City. Wherever duelists meet in the city, that shall be where duels take place. Duelists may play using only their own decks. The loser must turn over one rare card to the victor. 8 winning duelists will enter the final round. The final stage is hidden somewhere in town. Each of you duelists have received their locator card. You must defeat others and get their locator cards. When you have gathered 6, you will have the map to the final duel stage. You may duel with those puzzle cards at stake. In other words, only those who win duels and obtain the 6 locator cards will earn their right to get up on stage for the finals. The tournament commences at 9 a.m. sharp. Now, fellow duelists, scatter throughout Battle City. It's finally starting. Yeah, you bet. Even us, we're rivals from now on. Try to hang into the end, Yugioh Creator. Sure. I'll do my best too. Don't get caught careless. Joey, I think you should be careful yourself. No kidding. Don't worry about me. Once you've collected all the cards, let's meet up. We should get together at my grandpa's toy shop. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Alright, I'm off. Both of you don't lose until the finals. See ya. Okay, so we can't actually duel anyone yet. But basically we have to go around and talk to all the sort of main people. I'll talk to Bones first.
Hee hee hee, I hate bright places like this. I'll be waiting for you somewhere dark until then.
Well, so what you have to do is, if you actually try to talk to them normally by pressing, in this case, Z, but normally it's A, you actually have to press R, which in my case on a ROM is S, in order to duel them. That's how you duel them.
Hoyo, 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 aren't you impatient? Heh heh heh. The tournament hasn't even started. We'll feast on you next time we meet. Hoyo, 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 heh 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 heh.
Okay, I won't try to make that leave a laugh a thing, but like I won't try. You get the idea. Anyway, you can go this way, but you don't have to go there yet. And we talked to Mako.
Wait, it's not time yet. We'll meet again somewhere in Battle City, bro.
I should mention that I do have a speed up button, which is the space bar. I'm gonna be trying to use that as least as possible. Also, you can go here. You'll have to go there later. Now let's talk to Mai.
Whoa, slow down, baby.
I'll take you on if the opportunity arises. See you. Oh god, that's gonna sound so bad on camera. I shouldn't even be doing those female voices. I don't know, you gotta talk to Yugi. And he says that. Now once you talk to everyone, you just walk around here. And I've turned invisible in this cutscene once. And basically all the duelists are gonna go off. Yeah, see we got Yugi. We'll all be dueling these guys at one point. I don't really want to read what they say. You don't even have to talk to Rex, I should mention. Or did I talk to Rex and I just forgot? Okay, there's Weevil. Okay, and Mai. And Kaiba. You actually don't fight Kaiba in the tournament. But, enough of that. Now we can actually duel people. So, also, B to run. You might want to be doing that. I'm especially going to be wanting to do that because I'm not using the speed up button. Alright, it's over. It's only red card. Okay, he didn't even duel and he won't and he's not even going to do it. Here, this person duels you. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. You're going to have, basically, before the start of every duel you can choose to ante one card. If you lose that card. You can ante basically any card as long as you have one of it. If it's in your deck, you can't ante it. But, like this guy, Swordsman from... Hold on. Okay, hold on one second. Anyway, sorry about that little interruption. Just my dad. Yeah, I don't need to go into details. Anyway, Swordsman from a foreign land. You see, I have one copy of him in my deck and one copy in my trunk. I can ante him if I want. However, he has low attack, so he's a low-level ante. I don't think that actually affects your antes. I really don't think anything affects your antes. Here, Tomzorus is basically your best ante choice until you get better cards. Okay, so let me just explain the play style of the Sacred Card series. Basically, as you can see, you competitive duelists might be saying, Oh, why isn't Morphing Jar having doesn't Morphing Jar have an effect? Damn it, 1 second. Jeez, it's the second time I got interrupted. Freaking business people. Anyway, you might be wondering, hey, why the hell doesn't Morphing Jar have an overpowered effect? Basically, card effects are simplified. And they're changed a hell of a lot. This card is actually a ritual spell card. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. I don't want to go into too much detail about stuff right now. I shouldn't have to explain the rules of, dueling, it's pretty standardized. You really shouldn't be playing unless you don't know the rules. However, this is a little different from normal dueling. Basically the only phase, I'm gonna discard this guy. You can choose to discard cards, because you can only have 5 cards at any given time in a duel. Basically, if you activate Pot of Greed, you have 4 cards in your hand, you only draw 1. I know, it's pretty stupid. Because the programming for this game, it's pretty simplified. And, I should mention something. As you can see, some monsters have, different attributes. They're called summons, but I like referring to them as attributes. See, this guy's attacking with Magician of Faith, but you might be thinking, why would he do that? Because I have a Fiend type, Fiend attribute monster, Herber's Shadow Scout, and light attribute monsters beat Fiend attribute monsters. Also, you can summon during your battle phase, I know. There basically is no battle phase, though. There's only a draw phase and an end phase. They're basically the only phases in this game. Main phase and battle phase are kind of combined. Anyway, where was I? Okay, I'm just gonna, my set monster is just gonna kill this guy. Basically, AIs always attack if they're able to, unless they can't take any of your monsters. I know, it's pretty stupid AI. I don't get why they would do that, but, you know. Yeah, let's duel this guy. And, oh, Wandering Doom, I like him. He's my guy. He's counterpart Skull Servant. And, I'm just gonna tribute him. Play Dark Hole. This is a strategy that everyone should take note of. So, yeah, basically every monster has some kind of attribute, of course, but, some of them have different ones. Like, there are about, like, I can't really tell you how many there are, but I can tell you what beats what. I can tell you, there's 2 cycles. One of the cycles, I'll go over the longer one first. There's Earth, which beats Thunder. Thunder beats, Thunder beats Water. Water beats Fire. Fire beats Forest. Forest beats Wind, and then Wind beats Earth. And then the next cycle is Light beats Fiend, Fiend beats Dreams, and Dreams beats Shadow, and then, Dark, and Dark beats Light. I only say Shadow because it's Shadow and Receive of Destruction. I know, it's stupid, but, yeah, anyway, I got Fusionist. Now, you might be thinking, if you know this guy's actually a fusion monster in the normal game, you might be thinking, why is he normal? Because there aren't fusion monsters in this game, is why. There's no extra deck. So you won't be seeing... So luckily for any of you people who don't like meta users, or meta decks for that matter, you won't be seeing no Shin. I can tell you that much. It's old Yu-Gi-Oh, so yeah, a lot of old time stuff. There's some pretty overpowered cards and such, but it's nothing like Shin. Oh wait, I actually want to use the monster's effect. It lets you draw a card. Now, I said monster effects are simplified, but what I mean by that is basically some monsters don't even, like, shit. Some monsters that would have effects in the normal game don't even have effects anymore. Yeah, some still do. Some effects are changed. And as you saw back there, I attacked with my Wandering Dooms, and it was Magician of Faith that I attacked. So yeah, and it got destroyed, my monster. So yeah, that's something that'll happen to you quite a bit. It's sort of a bitch, but you know, you get used to it. It's not that much of that problematic if you get used to it, but yeah. Oh, Abyss Flower killed his, I guess you would say, guy, what is it, counterpart, yeah. Jeez. Dark Point. Anyway, I didn't go over this trap card. We saw it in the last duel. It's called House of Adhesive Trap, 0 cost. If a monster's attacks 500 or less, this card destroys it. And yeah, pretty simple. No, I didn't summon a monster this turn. See, like, you can summon even after you attack with monsters. Like, if you summon after you attack, you can attack with the monster you summoned. However, if you use an effect that turn, then you can't attack with the monster that activates its effect. I don't know, I guess they thought it was a little overpowered. But yeah, that's the end of this duel. Root Water. Now, I just want to go over one thing real quick. Yeah, this guy is actually kind of a douchebag. He calls you a liar and stuff. But anyway, we got duelist level here. We got deck capacity. Deck capacity is basically the limit of certain cards you can put in your deck. Like here, let me just try and find an example. No, that doesn't have high enough cost. I guess that's sort of an example. You know what? Let's use some here. Valkyrian. His cost is 357. It says your duelist level is below the cost. Basically, you have to have a certain duelist level to have cards. Let's have certain cards. Valkyrian's really strong. You don't have to summon him by doing all that bullshit with the Magnet Warriors. As you see, like here, too low, too low, too low. But and deck capacity is actually how much you can, a certain amount that you can have in order to put those cards in. But unlike this game's sequel, Retrieve of Destruction, it's pretty easy to get deck capacity in this game. There's a good grinding strategy, and I'll let you know what that strategy is. We can't do it right now, though. Anytime after the first boss, though, you can do it. You can use Doran's effect here, it can split into 2. Don't try this in the normal game, because he's actually a normal monster. So, yeah. And, anyway, I should probably get into ritual monsters. So, the only extra sort of kind of monster is ritual monsters. And the way they work in this game is that... Here, oh wait, hold on. It said 2 tributes are required. It has that little number, which means you need 2 monsters for tributing. It says a ritual summoning for summoning a Mask of Shine and Darkness tributes. There's 2 monsters and Mask of Darkness are needed. So it says what monster you need, and basically you have to tribute 2 monsters except the monster you need to have on the field. You activate the ritual spell, and then the monster needed is replaced for the ritual monster. You don't actually have to have a ritual monster in your deck with the ritual card, with the ritual spell card. It's technically called a ritual card, but you know what? Just, you get the point. And yeah. That's really ritual monsters. Also, if you have a ritual monster in your deck, then you don't need the ritual card. So yeah, you don't even need the monster needed for the ritual summon either. I'm just gonna save right there and duel this guy. So yeah, it's just kind of a thing. But I just warn you, if you want to put ritual monsters in your deck, they cost so much to put in, at least for this early on in the game. You'll be able to use them though. Don't worry about that. Can't discard Sinister Serpent because he has no effect. Not too bad. Get tribute for more infamy. Anyway, yeah, you got some pretty crappy monsters early on, but I will be making major changes to my deck. I probably won't change it so like it's extremely overpowered, but yeah. Actually, my recent playthrough this game, basically what I did was I played through the game using cards used by Yugi. The only time I could actually have Yugi's in full deck was at the end of the game. And I had to grind so much, but I was very overpowered. And yeah. So I don't really know what to talk about right now. If anything, I probably should mention one thing. It's that I'm recording this on the day of the release date in North America of Legendary Collection 4 Joey's World. And I'm getting it shipped to my house. Should be about 2 to 5 days from the release date. That's a long weekend, so yeah. And I'm just gonna duel Tristan here. So yeah, we're gonna press S. Don't worry about about losing cards against Tristan, because he is a joke. He will have, basically, for the entire game, his deck will not change. It will have no more than, his monsters will have no more than like, I don't know, 400 attack? I'm pretty sure. He gives you some strong tribute monsters, like level 6s and stuff. I'm actually sort of curious to see what I get from Tristan. Cause I got Trihorn Dragon from Tristan once. I'm not even kidding. And if you guys have ever played this game, then you know that Trihorn Dragon in this game is a ritual monster. I know, it's pretty random. And one thing I can actually show a ritual summon first episode. Since special summon you actually can, tribute for all that stuff. But as you can see, this monster is like a special, like, sort of like star thing. It's divine. All ritual monsters have this attribute. Nothing beats divine. Divine doesn't beat anything. And yeah, if you get one out, unless your opponent has a set trap card that can destroy your monster, then they're screwed. They can't beat you unless they have that. So yeah. Big crafting piece by 5. What do I get? Oh, Ancient Tool. Come on, like I said, I got freaking Trihorn Dragon from Tristan. I'm not even kidding. Here, maybe I can show you on the deck list, and that's probably going to be the last thing we do for this episode. It's probably going to get pretty long. Yeah, I just used the speed up button, by the way. Oh, what was that? That was Black Illusion Ritual. There's Relinquished. Only ritual monster with an effect, by the way. For some interesting trivia. Ah, here he is, Trihorn Dragon. Yeah, he's strong monster. can't use them though. You can't use any ritual monster right off the bat though. You can use ritual spell cards because all of them cost 0. Also reverse trap. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this off here. So next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards, we're gonna be going and actually progressing with the game. See you guys then.